Good afternoon, you YouTubes. Well, what can I say? The king is dead. Long live the king. This is the replacement to my Tempest V, which is the first warbird I ever flew back in September 2020. But that's been scrapped to become Alan's Spitfire 5 or 5/9. So I don't know whether this qualifies as a maiden or not, but this is the one that's been in the box fresh for all you Latin scholars. Virgo intacta, ready to go, brand new, never flown. Let's remedy that right now. Here we go. Okay, down, right, left. Let's get this thing launched. I even found a better way of mounting the cannonball nose weight this thing needs. So I've used that one from the old model. So this should be trimmed and ready to go. Let's just throttle up. Okay, and let's go for it. See what happens. Do with a bit of that, but let's get it up out of safe, because I obviously launched it in safe. Oh, that's not bad, hands off, is it? Slight left turn. Wow. When I flew my first one, excuse me, back in September 20, maiden flight was a bit of a horror. I was a bit naive back then, and I presumed that the C of G set by the factory was, you know, you put your battery in that's recommended and it would fly. So I never bothered to check it. Well, you can imagine what happened, can't you? It was wildly tail heavy, and I couldn't fathom why. And then the penny dropped, but then I thought, well, how the hell am I supposed to get the required amount of nose weight in, because, you know, this model's all sealed up and painted and ready to go. So what I wound up doing was finding a piece of clear acetate packaging, a blister pack, and there's a hole on the battery tray right behind the motor and the firewall, and it was big enough to get this part of a blister pack sort of glued in to act as a little cup. And in there I used the nose weight from a little glider, when they used to have like a little cannonball, and I think it weighs somewhere around about 45 grams, and it's perfect. So since then I had fun flying it, but then it went through a phase a few years back of the stabilizer not wanting to stabilize and make the thing fly in all sorts of weird ways. And that's when I also discovered you've got to set these things dead level to initialize. So a bit of a learning curve. And this is what I imagine the maiden was going to be like back in 2020. And it wasn't. It was a wild buckaroo, and I was lucky to get it down without damaging it. I must say, these things fly so well. I think I've described my own personal pecking order for these HK warbirds. At the top of the tree is the Mustang, followed by this, and then I think the Hurricane's bottom of the pile. I've never flown the Sky Raider, so I can't pass comment on that, but this is certainly pretty much near, flies now, yeah, quite close rather to the way the Mustang does, and that is a delight to fly. Well, so's this. I'm glad I've got my Hobby King Hurricane. What time we got left? It's just 15 seconds. Right, so even though it's a maiden, we're going to go. And then we'll bring it in. Oh, look at that. Well, YouTube, didn't she fly well? Beautiful model. Flies awesomely, if there's such a word as awesomely. And yeah, I'm just happy to have one of these in the hangar. It means quite a lot. I hope that the original, which will live on in Alan's Tony Nijhuis Spitfire, will bring all its goodness to that new airframe. But, wow, this is just something really, really nice. I do like the Tempest. Anyway, YouTube, you know the drill. Stay safe, keep tin hats on, and please do come watch another PRCA video as soon as you like. Gina and the brand newly maidened Tempest V by Hobby King saying good night. Good night.